Hi there, this is Leslie. Welcome. I want to talk to you today about a product that I tried. I recently went on an overnight kayaking, primitive camping trip, and yeah, there were people with us that, one had a bad knee, and the idea of using a cat hole was going to be really difficult. So I looked at possibility of getting a collapsible toilet that would still be small enough to take on the boat and but strong enough for our uses. So I looked all over the internet, and the thing that I finally tried was Black Pine Sports Turbo Toilet, and I got it on sale. I got about $5 off. I think it was $35. Okay, now I looked all over the internet for a review on this, and of course they have their own review, and they take it, they set it up, they tell you how strong it is, they tell you how to collapse it, and some of those features, but it really didn't tell everything. But I ordered it anyway, and overall I've been really pleased with this product. But you know, it's kind of like with recipes. When I cook, I take a look at a recipe and I think, oh, that's a good place to start, and change it a little. So let me show you what comes with the Black Pine Sports Turbo Toilet. Now it's got a nice case here. Okay, zips in. Gee, it probably weighs 5 pounds. It's not super light, but you know, we were paddling, so it was not a problem. It's got kind of a loop on the end here. I put a rope on it because when I put it in the hatch of my kayak, I attached it to something so it couldn't slide around. But this is what you get. You unzip it, and it's really nice. You get a packet with a bunch of bags and some absorbent powder. Now they say that the powder, which is maybe a tea bag full, will solidify 2 liters of materials. I think maybe all of these packets would solidify 2 liters of material, but it wasn't a huge problem. The bags are small and thin, but they've done well for me. Haven't had a problem with them. Okay, and so this is the turbo toilet. Now, it's really nice, okay, and it sets up very easily. Done. Okay. It's about, I don't know, maybe 9 or 10 inches tall, maybe, which is okay. Inside, it's got this, well, it looks to be pretty much waterproof liner, and it's got a zipper, so if it got soiled, you could unzip it and clean it. Now, it's got some heavy hinges in here, and it is strong. Let me just tell you. Let me tilt this down just a little bit here. I mean, it is strong, and it's got this nice seat, good firm seat, okay? And I believe I could stand up on this and hop up and down. It wouldn't collapse. All right, the way you do collapse it is it's got these sprung hinges inside, and having not as big a hands as some of the guys, it's a little bit of a stretch for me to get them. But there it is. Goes right back in the bag. You know, it's ready to go. Now, here's what Black Pine doesn't tell you about this, okay? And being a girl, you know, I like my comforts. All right, so the way you use this, you take your little kit here, and got a whole roll of bags here, okay? And you can see they're pretty fine, but I didn't have any problems with leaks in them, okay? So I take this bag, and I open it. It goes into the turbo toilet, does a fine job of protecting the inside of the toilet, fits just nicely over the top. But now here's what they haven't told you. Now look what you sit on. Now, I live in Tennessee where it's sweaty and humid this time of year, especially on a paddling trip. So tried it out before I went. I can do better than this. What I had was, this is a cheap steering wheel cover. It's thin. You know, it's rubberized on the inside, but it's fairly thin. I got it because one of the steering wheels in one of my older vehicles, it got pretty dirty, and I thought, well, this will, you know, it had started to deteriorate a little bit. Got this for it. Well, then I got another one. So, if you take this and you put it around the top of your turbo toilet, oh my goodness. Now that is now comfortable. Okay? So, what I have to say about the turbo toilet is, what a great product. It was worth the money. It worked flawlessly. I also, like I said, one of the people that went paddling with us has a really bad knee, and getting up off of this was a little bit of a struggle. So I also built a, out of some, I think you call it coroplast, that corrugated plastic like people make signs out of. I got some of it and made a completely collapsible stool for this to sit on that brought it up about another 7 inches. And I'll show you sometime how I made that. It really just folded flat, sat in the bottom of the kayak hatch, no problem. Bring it out. I just taped it with electrician's tape for this trip because I was in a hurry, needed to get everything together and go. But I'll probably do some modifications to that. And when I get ready to do it, I'll show you this stool. It was great. Worked really well. Weighed almost nothing. But this is it. The Black Pine Turbo Toilet. It's a great product. I absolutely recommend it. Just look at it and see if it suits your needs. Okay, it's my first YouTube review, so I'm going to keep it short, but thank you so much for coming. Come back anytime, and we'll look at some more cool stuff, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.